Show me those biddies.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening.
Wolverine guy kill. Let's do what?
Right up Main Street.
We win this shit.
Oh my god, penetration.
Wolverine guy kill. Welcome to the Wolverine Nation.
Oh, the music's not starting. Oh no! What did I do? There we go. Jesus! I kept pressing the button, nothing's happening. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Wolverine Nation. I'm Wolverine Guy Kev. I'm a professional opera singer. I'm a 46-year-old father of 4, and I have a gut. You broke it already. Look, the button did not button, as Faye put it. Matt, how you doing this morning? Faye, Premise Land, thank you so much for the biddies. Appreciate you, my man. Welcome in. Okay, so I got to ask questions because I changed some settings. Am I too bright right now? Because this monitor is horrible for me to tell how a stream actually looks. And what I'm finding is that when I think it's a good color on my monitor, it's too dark for the stream. Okay, so is it too bright? A smidge light. Okay. Well, the consensus is I'm a smidge light. So here's what we're gonna do. There. That a little bit better? Yeah. There we go. All right. It doesn't take a lot. Okay, because it's so weird because it's not necessarily like what I'm looking at. Like if I'm looking in the camera viewfinder, which is pointed back at me right now, it actually looks a little too dark. And then when I'm looking over here, I'm like, Jesus Christ, I'm glowing. So I gotta find a happy medium there. It is back in Bicep Day today. More importantly, yesterday was Mother's Day, and today is Jen's birthday. So if you happen to talk to her or text her, wish her a happy birthday. She is 22 now, finally. After, meeting her at 21, 12 years ago. She stayed that age the whole time. Now, she's still up in bed right now. And she's going to go to work, which I think is a stupid idea. She's like, I have patience. Like, man, fuck them kids. Or whoever the hell they are. They're actually probably a lot older than kids, but yeah, so she's heading off to work. I got the kids off to where they needed to go. Cadence had 0 problems going into therapy today, so we're hoping that remains a trend. He did, however, lose his collective shit yesterday when I got him home. He was at Grandma and Grandpa's all weekend and wanted to stay outside in the woods and riding the tricycle up and down their 10-mile long back road, and kept trying to throw rocks into the river, which is great, except he kept trying to throw himself into the river when he launched the rocks. He would just be like, yeet! Like, child, no self-yeeting, okay? Please do not self-yeet. So that's what I was dealing with. I am not streaming on YouTube today. I just decided to give my PC a little bit of a rest, and I've got to figure out a better way to do it. Essentially, I need. I'm going to have to go back to a DMCA free music, and that has everything to do with YouTube and nothing to do with Twitch. Now, as we all know, as streamers, no self-eating, achievement unlocked. As streamers on Twitch or any public platform, we do not have a license to use copyrighted music on our streams. We do not have a license to broadcast that music. And I get away with it because I only do it on the live stream, and record companies don't pay as much attention to live streams as they do recorded content, number one. Number two, Twitch allows me to not send the music audio to my VOD. So when you go back to my VODs, you don't see any music whatsoever. You hear the sound effects, you see the audio for my intro movie, but you do not hear, like, you will not hear Sweet Child of Mine right now. YouTube doesn't have that option. And so when I live stream, within 20 minutes, I get a notification that my video has been blocked in 97 countries and no one can actually watch it. So I've got to reconfigure some things, and we may be going back to like Stream Beats or something like that for the stream. So that's something that I'm looking into. We're gonna get to stretching here in a minute. We're gonna get going. Today is thickness day, so it's a bunch of rows. We're gonna be doing some dumbbell rows, landmine rows with T-bar extension, and we're gonna be doing full-on barbell rows. And then we're gonna get into biceps, which is nothing but curl, curl, curl. There's no other way to grow your biceps other than curl, curl, curl. It's just, that's what the muscle does. So let's go ahead. Let's change the camera angle. Let me get my iPad over here. And you know, before I even get started on that, I never bothered moving this. I was a very bad gym owner yesterday. Did not re-rack my weights. I'm very excited. We were talking a few days ago about doing calf raises. And I found on Amazon, this is primarily for hack squats, but I found some like wedges to go under my feet so that I can lift my ankles off the floor or the balls of my feet for calf raises as well. So I'll be using those this week for the first time. I'll be using we'll use them tomorrow for hack squat variations. A little more bias on the quads there, and it's going to help my balance too, because then I don't have to share pile some knockoff music like Nice Non-Adult Belonging to Me. I'm sure there is. Dreadwing, how are you doing this morning, boss? Oh, why did I sit down? I need to, half my stretches are standing. I'm not the brightest. Oh, and I'm going to go ahead. I am going to stream to TikTok, though. You're doing passable? I'll take passable. Once I get to lifting, I am going to start a TikTok live stream as well, just so anybody knows. TikTok is having a bad flare up. I don't know what the flare up was, but I'm sorry to hear that. Oh. Pain spikes do suck indeed. Whenever I'm doing calf stretches, I don't just drop my feet back. I also have them shoulder width apart to help with my balance. More of a martial arts stance. Oh, just when you thought it was safe to Fabbers, how you doing today? Good to see you. Those Monday vibes right now. It doesn't feel like Monday, but that's because I start my week on Sundays. And, you know, not working also helps with that. Spending a lot more time stretching now because I want to get a lot of my flexibility back. Not necessarily, doesn't have to be like when I was 20 years old, but definitely need these muscles to be loose because of the pain I have on my lower back. I don't know what POTS is. I've heard of it. Kind of vertical is better than a lot of people are doing. Probably a step ahead of Jen still. All right. Let's get these seated stretches going on. So I've got a lot of lower back pain. I have several compressed discs in my lumbar region, and this has been helping a lot of the pain. This and regular movement. The more it's a double-edged sword. The more weight I gained, the less physically active I was. The less physically active I was, the more pain I got. The more pain I got, the harder it was to get back in the gym. Post orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. Basically, I don't have enough blood in my body. My heart freaks out when I stand up or sit down. I also freak out when you stand up or sit down for totally different reasons. I'm just like, butt stuff. That's still one of my favorite stories. We're getting there. I discovered something about the heavy lifter for my group in Genshin, why my image for actual body type is okay. Go on. Toss a coin to your Witcher, hell yeah. Does the One Punch Man workout as their daily routine? She's lifter mom. Does that involve those crazy ass push-ups that I was seeing on TikTok for a while? Oh. That's insane to me, doing that every day. She's got to be young. Otherwise, she's in a lot of pain. In armor with a claymore, Jesus Christ. Oh. She's brick, yeah. And this stretch in particular did a ton for my my lower back pain. Oh. Crazy TikTok push-ups you speak of. I'd have to find them, but it was I don't think it was One Punch Man. I think it was Baki Baki. But it's pretty nuts. Honestly, I don't remember what they were. I just remember looking at them going, fuck's sake, why? All right, let's see how I want to do this. Do this here. You know what? I'm not even going to bother. All right, so let's... Yeah. And shadow boxing. Yeah, that's it. All right, so we are going to start right off with lat pull downs. Toss a coin to your Witcher, friend of humanity. Toss a coin to your Witcher, he's friends with the manatee. You know, absolutely not. You will injure something. Doing 100 of anything is just overkill. Running 3 miles a day is fine if you're, you know, a runner. But it's just... I used to do a workout where the goal was to do 100 reps. It was a modified version of optimum volume training. It was called Heat 100s. So I think they didn't cancel it. They still have one more season with Little Thor, right? Oh, where is my sheet? Where is my sheet? Oh God, my child got into my gym bag. Ugh. Go. My workout was 6 days a week and 9-mile walks with weight for like 6. That's insane too. More than 100 anything is insanity. Instantly. No, it's, there comes a point, there's a difference between hypertrophy, which helps build the muscle, and just fatigue. And fatigue is not what you're going for, especially with your joints. That's how you end up with like tendonitis, tennis elbow, rotator cuff issues, all sorts of things. And all of those are really, for the most part, overuse injuries. All right. So I'm starting off with standard pronated grip. Move this over here just a little bit. 1 second, y'all. Just realized how much of a mess my laundry area is. I don't even know what happened here because I had this straightened up. My child must have came down. All right. So just do standard pronated grip, flat pull downs. I'm moving my bench over so that I can see chat. And I'm knocking shit over while I do it. So we're doing a wide grip. We are starting a workout unlike yesterday, where I completely forgot. All right. Let's get this party going. These are going to be warm-up sets, which are not that far off in weight from my working sets. These one go from 0 to 60 very quickly. Ah. Ah. My shoulder is sore. Ah. Just not wanting. Very stiff. Very stiff. Yeah, I got these cool wedges here. Here's the manual, and you can see he's got these. I can't tell if they're like hard foam or plastic or whatever, but I'm going to be using those in my hack squat variations. And it's going to be a lot better. Oh, there we go. A lot better than standing on my plates. And I'll be able to turn them around and use them to do calf raises as well. So there's going to be a lot of use for those. They were like, I don't know, 30, 40 bucks on Amazon. I was pretty happy with it. All right, set 2. Ah. Ah. Haven't done these bursts in a while. All right, so there's my 2 warm-up sets. We're gonna dump another 40 pounds on there. That's gonna move me up to 130. Yeah, my leg days this week are going to be brutal because I'm going to attempt sissy squats, which are very inappropriately named. They're definitely not for the weak at heart. And they absolutely blast your quads. Hey, that is probably correct. Hey, birthday girl.
Hi.
Mwah.
I'm gonna go.
All right. That one. KK said hi, by the way. And oh, yeah? She slid into your DMs? Wow. Premise Land just said happy birthday. And lots of exclamation points. She said thank you, Premise Land. All right. It's going to be my first working set. And we're going to do a couple different versions of these. I said I was doing rows today. Hold on. This is how great I am. Where the fuck is my phone? I set this up totally wrong. Somebody's asking me for a signature. Oh, it's Greenfield. All right. What the hell is today? Yeah, I'm dumb. All right. So that was a nice workout to get my middle back that I'm not working out today into all warmed up. I am glad I looked at that. I mean, not that it makes a huge difference, but it's also like it has a lot to do with recovery time. So we're just gonna reset that up and pretend that never happened. Oh, God, I was wondering why I felt so weak on that. It's because I just did that workout. All right. Well, I'm still leaving the straps on because it is a pull day. Shut up, premise line and clabbers. All right, I did 155 last week. Let's do 185. So what now? So I'm dumb, and today is a row day, not a pull down day. And it makes a difference because I just did. Oh, weird. Because it just started a different one for some reason. Side effect of newspaper delivery. All right, so I have two back workouts. One of them's for width, one of them's for thickness, and I alternate days on those. And I just started my Thursday workout, which is why I'm now changing everything up. Because I am dumb. We have traveled to the future. And I finished a workout because my strap hit my watch. We're going to start with this. Whoa. Whoa. No one can save me. The damage is done. If that's a little better. Absolutely not. Yeah, this will work right here, I guess. Where's my, there. So yeah, sorry I'm dumb, guys. Shot through the heart, you're to blame. Bad name, play my part, you play your game. You have those days where you're like, I know exactly what I'm doing, and then those days where it's like, nope, no, I definitely do not. Absolutely no clue. All right, I want that bench to be in the center, is what I want. There, that should be a good angle. High Beam did a dime toss on my channel. I got the dime auto alert set up, and she called the premise redeem. That's fucking funny. That's awesome. One of these days, premise is gonna throw like 11 bits, and nobody's gonna know what to do. Ugh. All right, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna look up something real quick because I saw something to improve my form on the talk of ticks. Get out of there. All right. Hold, please. Glutes, quads, leg day, bent over row. There we go.
And if you can't have range of motion, it means you're not actually going to get stronger and
Hold on.
make sure you learn how to push that one back in this position. The bar being below your knees give you an idea of
Okay.
horrifically that belly is all the way back down.
There it is. All right. Hello, Neo Boss. What's happening? How you doing? Welcome in. So, I completely forgot what workout day it was and started the wrong workout, so I'm a little behind today. How many months? We're going on 3. We're at about 2.5 right now. Some special redeems at 1,000 and 10,000 bits for a gag. That's amazing. Or if you're asking how many months along I am, 6. Just kidding. All right. So with this, we're going to set this up like an RDL. We're going to pick it up like a conventional deadlift. No, sir, not. Wait, what? You got some bougie members in your audience? We all bougie up in here. All right, so we're just starting out 185 on this one. I'm just kidding, sir. Well, I'm just not following, partially because I am dumb and partially because I'm still waking up, if I'm being real. Okay.
New
Thank you so
follow.
much for the follow. Lightweight, baby. Hey, it ain't a competition. Ugh. There we go. God, that's so much better than last week. Rocking it. I am the champ at not making things a competition. Whew. All right, still feeling that a little bit too much in my biceps, but so I hope you will be able to complete your goal. Have a new day. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. I've been off and on. in the gym for about, we'll say 25, 26 years, probably longer than that. When I am in the gym, I'm pretty hardcore, but then I'm also a performer, so I'm off quite a bit. And the pandemic and an autoimmune disease really did me in. And then I explode. I gotta get the big camera to flicker back in as well. I know, right? Games! Biscuit, what's happening? All right, I think I can go heavier than this. Where the fuck is my jack at? I used it just, oh, it's right there. Jesus. Blends right in with my bench. Allegedly. That was so damn funny, dude. All right, so we're just gonna put another 20 pounds on here first. I'm gonna end up doing 4 sets of this, I know it. Kubitsky, how the hell are you today? I'm gonna start spelling your name Kubitskheigh. This is totes my walkout music. The boy is home with a killer headache. Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry. Hope he feels better soon. Those headaches are the worst. But according to my boss, they're not an excuse to dim your lights whatsoever. My old boss. Calibers rolled a natural. Wait, clabbers or caliber? I'm not following. Natural one, I followed. I understood that. And Dude versions playing over each other. Match. Fucking phone. Clabbers is not high caliber. Fuck's sake. All right. Ugh. Ugh. All right. Damn. Whew. Go the walk on and the sound check. All right. So this is 205. And regardless of what anyone tells you, 205 for a bent over row is not light. I saw one guy doing 300 and he's like, please never try this at home. Dude was struggling with that too.
Show me those bitties.
Gets to the fast T is break. Wish you a good day. Jen gets swole in the muscle that is love. You want Jen to get swole in the love muscle? All right, I'll tell her that. I too would like that to happen. Giggity. Clappers. Oh my. All right, I have. Yeah, I'll take care of that later. I'm pretty tired myself. Yeah, as a general rule, those things kind of hit me later. You own that now. Anyway, happy birthday to her and have a good one. Thanks, Promised Land. I will definitely see you tomorrow in person. Dusting off all my equipment tonight. And possibly tomorrow on my stream. I mean, you know, always appreciate it, never expect it. All right, we're on our last set of bent over barbell rows. And then what are we moving on to? I'm so irritated that I started the wrong workout. Like, seriously. Landmines after that. All right. I think I might take next week off of the gym entirely. And I say that just because I need to give my body a break. And I always have really good luck with taking the week off and coming back and suddenly I'm like, I'm going to lift everything. Ah! I haven't made up my mind entirely. I will probably get too much anxiety from staying away from the gym, but I need to go easy on myself next week. Don't want to get injured. The right place. Six, 8, 9, 10. Oh, fuck. Chair streams next week. No, that is not. No, nobody says that. All right, and take these off for now. Whew. All right, this. I'm still recovering from my 7 hours. I think the longest stream I've ever done is 4.5 hours. And that was right at the beginning of my streaming. I did what I would call a marathon for me on a Saturday. I was like, I'm just going to see how long I can go. That's it. That's as long as I can go. Ask Jen. I'm a sprinter, not an endurance runner. Nobody says that, he says to someone who actually says that. I'm for a good time, not a long time. See, this is what I'm saying. Somatic insight. Psycho. Succumb to Kev for power, not duration. Yeah, exactly. All right. So we can get the barbell butt plug. Pop that right on. And that is what's going to keep my barbell from fucking up my wall. All right. 1 second. Okay. All right. So last time I did this, I did 3 plates. This time, I will do 3 plates and a 10. The one bad thing about these compression shirts is, Jesus Christ, they'll accentuate any kind of a belly you have whatsoever. Well, it's only a matter of time before that happens. There we go. I always forget about that. Okay, you stay there. Let's have you move. So what's everyone got going on this Monday? This fantabulous Monday. Give my back a rest for a second. My lower back does not like all of this bending over and standing back up. I've just got a voice lesson to teach later, other than picking up the kids and figuring out what to cook for Jen tonight. I'm leaning toward paprikash. She loves paprikash. So after this, I'm going to do alternating dumbbell rows. Okay. Let's see. Did that. And that. Okay. Cool. Just had to log all my calories and my hydration and all that bullshit. Coaching 2 classes, then straight to bed. Be at the gym at 4 a.m. Jesus Christ, why? Why? That is a game for the young. And I say that because I'm old. And I used to do that when I was young. There's just... I like being alone at the gym as much as the next guy, but fuck. Time to go beat up a magical elemental Rubik's Cube for material. I mean... You know, okay, so Dreadwing, when you say that, I'm picturing like Rubik from the Rubik's Cube cartoon, where when you solved him, a face and feet and arms popped out. This little blue, like goblin looking guy whose body was a Rubik's Cube. And you're going to beat that cute little guy up. Getting caught back up with work now that I'm out from under a special project for executive staff, cleaning up in the kitchen, and PT training session later. That's Jesus. That's a lot. That's a big day. This thing is just blocks. But it's what I pictured. Like, you heartless bastard. All right, so I'm going to start with wide grip just because ten. Oh. Whew. I saw you just sent me something. Is it a picture of that thing? Okay. Definitely looks like a boss from Zelda. Also, your character looks like a combination samurai French maid, which I realize makes no sense hearing it, but tell me I'm wrong. Yo, Footjoy! How was the weekend? It was good. I'm wrong? I mean, I asked for that, didn't I? It was a good weekend, Footjoy. I got to see a lot of really cool knockouts on the UFC event over the weekend. I got to see Derek Lewis practically stripped down naked in the middle of an octagon, which was, it's a thing I've now seen. I spent a little time with the in-laws. Father-in-law cooked some burgers that were really fucking good. And kids were great this morning. I can't ask for much more. It's Mother's Day and my wife's birthday, like right in a row. Yesterday was Mother's Day. Today is Jen's birthday. So the French maid part is correct, but not a samurai since her weapon is a claim. Sorry. Battle French maid. What did you have yesterday food-wise? Just nothing special, man. I actually ate pretty okay. I was doing so good until Jen decided she was hungry at 11 p.m. I was like 500 calories under, and then Jen was like, you know, I think I am hungry. After I asked her if she was hungry, she said no. I was like, all right, cool, I'm great. And then she got ribeye soft tacos with Cajun fries. It was the most bizarre combination, but it was fucking delicious. Are you super Kev when she decided she was hungry and you decided you were hungry too? It was good. Dude, we watched Bullet Train yesterday. It's on Netflix. It has, the cast is ridiculous and it is fucking amazing. It's so good. Highly recommend it. It's got Brad Pitt, it's got Sandra Bullock, it's got the dude that stars in Warrior, it's got the dude that was Scorpion in Mortal Kombat, the dude that was Zod in Man of Steel, some chick from the Boys, the one that plays Kamiko, she's in it. The woman that plays Domino in Deadpool 2 was in it. I mean, like, literally everyone in that movie, I'm like, I've seen them from something else. It's pretty badass. And it's, Big Kev was in it. It is exceptionally violent. Which, you all know my affinity for over-the-top, gratuitous, almost cartoon-like violence. Nine, 10. Oh. The above maid is one with a one punch. Yeah, of course she is. Okay, so her weapon is a claymore. I'm assuming that's not the explosive kind, because that's what comes to my mind when I think claymore. As much martial arts as I've done, I'm not that knowledgeable on weapons. I did more empty hand or eskrima. Oh, the brave. Oh, that. Fucking Drew McIntyre. He's got the claymore kick. I should know that. But I get, as soon as I'm thinking video games, the context is Call of Duty every time. And finish my pre-workout. Ooh, there's where all the flavor was. Bleh. So yeah, my wife has been bugging me. She's like, we gotta watch Bullet Train. I saw like the first 5 minutes of it, and I was like, my husband would love this. Okay. And finally last night, you know, I said, it's Mother's Day, we're gonna do whatever you want to do. And she's like, let's just watch like an episode of Warrior or Fallout. I was like, no, I want you to pick. And she's like, I don't want to pick. I'm like, all right. She goes, just one of the shows we always watch. I'm like, what about Bullet Train? Yes. Okay. Ow. The less flashy and more destruction with blunt force kind of. Right. Slashy. Yes. I knew what you meant. All right. This is my last set of pronated grip. Then we're going to go to neutral grip. And then we're going to follow those up with some barbell rows, dumbbell rows. English is difficult for me. Dumbbell rows. Ugh. Ugh. That was probably the best that I did of those. All right. Whew. You know, I would really like to get rid of all of this paneling and just put up drywall and paint it gray. It's just, this color does not scream Kev at all. Of course, I'd also like to not have asbestos tiling on my floor, but what can you do? Whew, man. Yeah, so Bullet Train was badass. I've got to introduce Jen to Gunpowder Milkshake soon too, which is essentially John Wick, only it's all women. Starring Karen, is it Gillan or Gillan? Is it Amy Pond from Doctor Who, also Nebula from Guardians of the Galaxy? There's one character in Genshin whose official title is Harmless Sweetie. The destructive potential is somewhere in the range of nuke. Yeah, usually with that name, that is precisely what they're You write it like that, and I'm still sitting here like people argue over the pronunciation of GIF. Honestly, I think that GIFs are a gift from Jod. We got JoJo's birthday is Friday. Friday, yes. So I had to figure out how many days there are this week. GIF is you're not wrong. It also only has one F. Her elemental effect does dumb stuff when it comes to elemental reactions. Just delete help. Jesus. So he wanted more a different Uno game. Like he's obsessed with Uno now. He gets like this, where he'll latch onto one thing and just obsess over it and have to have every version of it. So we got him Uno Flip. I have no idea what the fuck that is. And we got him. He wanted like some Sonic plushies, so I got him Knuckles because he already has Sonic and Tails. And I got him WWE 2K24 because he asked for that. It had nothing to do with what I wanted whatsoever. No, that is my least favorite thing to do. Hyperfixation's a hell of a. I know, right? Be very careful when misspelling GIF. You're ever so close to a naughty. All right. Whew. Okay, we're on neutral grip now. This is going to work more of my middle to lower back, middle to lower lats, I should say. Eight, 9, 10. Jesus. Whew. Hey, Hex, what's happening? Whew. How you doing, boss? I got to work on some more walk-in messages. I haven't put a whole lot of effort into that since like 2 years ago. And quite frankly, I have a lot more regulars now. So you guys come in. I'm not trying to play too many favorites. I mean, Kabisky's my favorite, but get my picture on Discord. I think. You know I don't remember anything from like more than 5 minutes ago, right? Hold, please. Yes. Yes, I did. The Cybertruck thing. I thought I was your favorite. Rude. Let's be real, y'all. Doof is my favorite. And he don't even come around anymore. Yeah, no, I put that picture up on stream and everything. I laughed my fucking ass off. I laughed hard at that. Poor Faith, the heartbroken. I know, right? Nothing says incel more than a Cybertruck with a scrotum made out of polygons. I shall cry in the arms of your wife. What? He's probably sleeping right now. That Jake. Two. That's heavy. Oh, that wife. Sorry, I thought you meant doof. Because I'm her favorite. You have nicer boobs than I do. That's just factual. And my boobs are magnificent, but I'm just saying. You know, when I was in middle school, or junior high school actually, because we didn't have a middle school, I was obsessed with this song. What the fuck? Doof is very asleep. Yeah, I'm not surprised. You work hard for their money, so hard for their money. So I'm supposed to hear back by today from the Olive Garden about whether or not they're going to consider me as a bartender there. So we'll see about that. I'm not holding my breath on it. I mean, it went exactly how I thought it was going to go. So at least the first interview. Work today and Wednesday, off tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, and getting paid. How did you manage that? It's a corporate chain of corporate. Well, no. The interview process has changed a lot. So, Mag, I don't know if you were here for this talk. So you have to apply online, which, okay, you know, that's been a thing for probably about 12 years now, at least. But the application is literally just name, phone number, email address, address. Can you drive? Are you authorized to work? Literally list one job. That's the application. Then you have to take an AI personality test, which was, honest to God, it was just pictures of these scenarios with like the word self-motivated and yes or no, does it describe you? So you go through like 20 or 30 of those, and then it decides based on that what your strong personality trait is. I am a mentor. And that's if you meet the minimum qualifications for the position that you applied for. So I walked into this interview, and then they immediately are like, here's some times for a 15-minute first interview. Please bring your ID and bring your I-9 documents in case you're offered a position right there. Like, okay. So I walk in with my resume, and I get there right off the bat. I walked in the middle of a customer cussing out a manager loudly. And I was a couple minutes early for my 1:15 interview. So this is going on, and I'm just sitting here like eyes wide, rocking back and forth. This is really awkward. Manager steps aside for 1 second. Can I help you? I'm like, yeah, I'm here for an interview. He goes, would you mind sitting over there for a minute? Okay, so I sat down. Mag, I'm not kidding. I had already texted Jen, I'm giving them 5 more minutes or I'm leaving at 1:35. 1:37, a manager finally comes over and talks to me. And it was the lettuce too green? No, so I couldn't really tell what was going on, but there was a lot of like, the manager was like getting kind of snippy with her, which on one hand, I'm like, all right. But I think what it boiled down to is she wanted extra Alfredo sauce. She was charged for extra Alfredo sauce. And when she got home, found out it was carbonara sauce. The issue with that is that it's bacon based. So that was a huge problem. I think that's where it started from. But then the manager's like, no, 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 you called up here and you were getting all nasty with everybody. She's like, I'm not getting nasty with anybody. And then it got to fuck. And finally, she's like, you know what? I'm just going to refund all of this. But I was far enough away to where I couldn't get all the details. Anyway, interview starts. She's like, all right, tell me about yourself. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Here's why. Here's why, with all of that experience and degrees, I am looking for a part-time bartending position. And she's like, okay. And then I got we don't hire bartenders off the street. Well, first she was like, oh, wow, you got a lot of management experience. You have any interest in that? No. I mean, you could do my job. No. Are you sure? No. Okay. We don't hire bartenders off the street. I'm like, well, that's, was a position that I could apply for on the website. So that's kind of weird. Yeah, we promote from within. So let's talk about serving. No, let's not. There's no way I can talk you into that. I would really rather not. She's looking at my resume and she's like, God, you've got a lot of experience. I'm going to talk to my GM. And that's where it left off. So they're supposed to get back to me by the end of day today. I mean, 10. Oh, fuck. I mean, she was nice enough. And I know they're at least laid back enough to not give a fuck about visible tattoos, because the manager that interviewed me had tattoos all the way down her forearms. So I was like, all right, that's cool. Not that I mean, their uniforms are long sleeve. Mine aren't going to be visible, but I'm not going to have to worry about like, oh, well, we don't allow beards here or facial hair. I'm like, eat my ass. You pay me $3.15 an hour, which is precisely the reason I don't want to serve. Because if I come in and it's slow, like it was on Saturday, fucking Saturday afternoon, and they're dead, except for the one customer that wanted to bitch them out. I ain't sitting around making server minimum wage. Hey, Wolverine dude, what's happening, buddy? What is server minimum wage now? Is it $3.15? Or is it even more than that? It should have gone up a couple times since the last time I served. Server minimum wage, Michigan. That's not correct. No way. $6.40? That can't be right. Hold on. Okay, yeah, it wasn't right. The rate for tipped employees will increase to $3.93 an hour starting January 1st. I don't know where the hell that's... Oh, you know what? I'll bet that wage that I was looking at was the amount to bring them up to federal minimum wage. Or Michigan minimum wage. Still breathing? Sometimes all you can ask for, man. Sometimes that's enough to celebrate. But yeah, this less than $4 an hour. You cannot convince me to make that job a priority. No fucking way. I was looking to get a bigger tip on my, just the tip, just for a second, just to see how it feels, or ouch, ouch, you're on my hair. Last set of these. Six, 8, 9, 10. Oh, whew, fuck me. So yeah, I want to make a little extra money, but in order for it to be worth it, like, because I mean, I'm still teaching voice lessons, and I'm not canceling something I make $70 an hour to go and make $30 waiting tables where I'm not the boss, and customers are going to yell at me. Hey, Lobo, what's happening? Good morning. It is still morning here. I know you're in Chicago. You're a little behind us. You're living in the past. Your ways are quaint. But I'm not going to sit there and get chewed out because some dumbass in the kitchen handed me the wrong white sauce and I didn't go digging around to see if there was bacon in it. Or because the lettuce is too white. I hate that hoe. You know, Mag, I remember fielding a customer complaint because we had iceberg lettuce out and the menu description was leafy greens. And I'm like, did you look to the right? where the fucking leafy greens were? I mean, our leafy greens were spinach, but they are still leafy greens. I don't know what you were expecting at a goddamn buffet. Hey, Reaper! What's happening, buddy? Hey, for an hour working like a dog for 8 hours. Yeah, exactly. White sauce. Shut up, Bobo. Yeah, man. It took a lot of swallowing my pride to even go and apply at a restaurant to begin with. But I didn't get as many hours as I was, or as many days as I was expecting at the Village. So, got to compensate somehow. All right. What the hell am I doing? Oh, yeah. Dumbbell rows. You can make $5 an hour to watch TV Arrow. You see, tempting, but something about spending triple in gas to get there than what I would actually make is also an issue. All right. I also really don't miss the bar crowd. I really don't. Like, I had fun working at the Point, but people have to watch the movie waiting to appreciate the service industry better. The great thing about that movie is that when it came out, I was working at Bennigan's. And it was filmed in a Bennigan's in Portland, Oregon. And when it came out, essentially what the production company did was they paid that Bennigan's 2 weeks worth of sales and labor and whatnot. Essentially, they bought the restaurant for 2 weeks worth of what they would have made. And they compensated all the staff, and they put up like extra tchotchkes on the wall. But they used Bennigan's food, Bennigan's plateware. Everything was all Bennigan's. And it turns out that in the franchise agreement, they didn't have to ask permission from corporate to do something like that. And the letter that came out didn't even go out to all the franchises, went out to every single unit from Metro Media Restaurant Group. to basically saying, y'all ever pull this bullshit again, you will lose your franchise. But there was nothing they could do about it because the existing franchise agreement didn't say they had to do it. And I know that at least the franchise I worked at and Metro Media Restaurant Group, which is owned corporate Bennington's at the time, were looking to sue that movie for lost sales. We were documenting every single time somebody said, oh, I'm not sending my food back, I've seen that movie. To which I would always reply, did you not understand it then? My coworker came in for a question. Apologize. Real life, my friend, real life. All right. So sometimes I do chest supported rows. Today I'm doing single leg alternating. Hand down, same side knee down. Leg is out and back for balance. And we're going to pull this with my elbow up to my hip. Oh. Oh. Whew. You said Bennigan's made a lot. No, they wanted to. They were looking for it, but they didn't have grounds. Trust me when I say this, based on what I know of the law, the producers of that movie were protected by fair use and satire. The second one was not a good movie. First one was brilliant. And, you know, all of us from my Bennigans, we were picking out, like, which character was who in our restaurant. I was some kind of weird combination of the two leads. Hello, sir, I'm back. What's up, Neo? I feel like I'm talking to the dude from the Matrix. Glad to see you back. Welcome back. I'm on to dumbbell rows right now. But you farted 5 minutes ago? Sometimes you need the recovery time from one of those. I get it. But yeah, people that came away from that movie thinking restaurant workers fuck with your food did not understand the movie. Like, it was not we're going to fuck with your food. It's don't fuck with us. Especially before you've gotten it. Don't be an asshole. Well, Godspeed to you and your lungs. All that protein. You should be try. That's not English. Yeah, I had some woman throw a margarita at me because I, according to her, put it in the wrong glass. It's not the wrong glass. As a matter of fact, it was the only glass we had for cocktails. And I know this because I was the GM. I did the orders of all of the glassware. I ordered those myself. So yeah, she threw it at me. That was cool. I then fat shamed her in front of the whole bar and told her to walk her fat ass across the lake, either fucking drown or go to Snappers where they don't give a shit. I was a bitter man back then. Hey, High Beam. Sup, nerd? What else? I had some woman throw a burger at me because she could tell by looking at the mayo that it had sat under a window or under the heat lamp for an hour, which I'm like, the heat lamp is just a little bit too hot, but yeah, I know. But I pulled it out, you know, after it'd been there for like maybe a couple of minutes, but all right. That was cool. One time I was getting my absolute ass handed to me as a server. I'm trying to take orders, and apparently I wasn't getting to the table behind me fast enough because their idea of getting my attention was grabbing a handful of my ass cheeks. I try not to go an hour before closing. I mean, if you walk in right before we close, we're going to be frustrated, but not nearly as frustrated if you hang out after, like, we are clearly just sitting there waiting for you because you're having a conversation. And Friday, Saturday nights, the attitude is a little different. We want to go the fuck home, but so like I said, we'll see if anything comes out of that.
New follow.
Ned was day. It's like my dyslexic ass was like Wednesday. Thank you so much for the follow. I've got Goose to hurry up, not the kind of one looks for while on the job. Dude, I don't know where these people get the audacity, seriously. And I'm invited to something. Oh, I'm invited to be a Notion campus leader. I rarely use Notion anymore. And I'm a rising creator on Facebook. Seriously, I was working at Chili's once, getting my ass kicked. I'm in the bar area, and I was just running around all over the place because I had the bar lounge area. This is when we still had smoking sections in Michigan. We don't have that anymore. So the lounge is the smoking area, and I'm getting pummeled because it's just seat yourself. I'm the only server on, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got like 10 tables. And this one table stops me like, hey, Kevin, yeah, come over there. This guy was like, man, I gotta say, pack a lot of back for a white boy. And I was like, thank you, sir. The fuck? What the hell? People are weird. I left Bennigan's for 2 years, actually, to go work at Chili's. I came back, and I had to go through the interview process again. And the manager that interviewed me, she was like, well, you worked here for like, I think at that point it was like 6 years. And I made it. Hack Jarrington, what's up? All right, guys, thank you so much for coming. I'm kidding. How you doing, Hack? But the manager was like, you got a lot of experience. I tell you what, come in Thursday night, and I'll buy your dinner, and we'll chat. And I was like, oh, wow, thanks. And so it was an easy interview. I got hired immediately. 2 months later, she lets me know that she hired me because I had a nice ass. Lucky I like you. How you doing, man? How you feeling? Recovering pretty well? How is Mason? I see random updates here and there, but how is Mason doing? Oh, good. The decently was for you or for Mason? I asked a lot. Well, I'm back. Wait. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, okay. Moody, and his favorite word is the middle finger. So progressing normally. All right. He gets that from his mother. You can tell I said that. Oh. All right. Whew. Okay, and that's the end of back. Now we're on to biceps. F word is a comma. Well, I mean, that's just standard. California. I was working at Applebee's once, going back to stupid customer stories. Hey, it's an asset that has served me well. Also, none of you all are trying to hire me, so. All right. Barbell curls, Zotman curls. Robin laid an egg. All right. Not quite gonna go 95 on this one today. California. You crack me up. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. You know what's funny is that my first meeting with Hack Jarrington, I went to school like since junior high with his wife, and I knew that she had gotten married. I knew what her husband's name was from social media. I'm sitting at McDonald's, minding my own goddamn business. This motherfucker comes up to me, this stocky guy. Hey, you Kevin? Like, yeah, he goes, I'm Jenny's husband. Like, what did I do with Jenny? I swear to God, it wasn't me. So thanks for that again, by the way. And then I think you used, she married a leprechaun. And I think you actually used your married name, which made it even worse for me. Because I was like, I don't know who the fuck this is. You've got the wrong guy, man. I swear to God. And, you know, there's a part of me in my head of like, does it make it look worse that I don't know who this is? And I think 3 days later, I finally put two and two together. I messaged her. I'm like, what's your husband's name? Jack, why? I'm like, you tell that motherfucker to work on his approach. You did a good job. Jesus. Like, I swear to God, man. Right? Hold on. Is butt crack one word, or do you have to spread them apart? Okay, first of all, you never actually spread the crack apart, it's the cheeks. The cheeks are what you physically spread. Ugh. fucking cake. Cake for days. That's me. All right. Ugh. Making her breakfast? What time is it there? Ugh. Oh, you're home? Cool. Jesus, you guys are a long ways away. Where do you live again? Generally? Ours, you're crooked. Washington State. Okay. For now, right. Pretty soon you're moving to Zimbabwe. Till we get the money to come back. Yeah. Oh, money. My favorite thing. Oh. My elbow is Kev's base. Bro, you're welcome to it, but I mean, there are no windows down here, and this is where I work out every single day. That's on you. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. I mean, look at this. My underboob sweat has now become belly button sweat. Kev Musk. I've got to. So when the previous owners finished this basement, they the walls came out quite a bit from the cement. Big Kev is leaky. I can't sleep naked is what you're saying. Well, I mean not around me. I have no willpower. But so the windows for the basement, there's like a plastic covering that's like at the wall depth, but then the window is actually at the cement depth. So I can't open those to air out the basement. I have to find a solution to that today. I'm dead. That won't stop me either. I'm just putting that out there. This is not quite pointing the right direction. There. Fuck's sake. All right. Ugh. Okay, set 2. Ugh. 7, 8, 9, 10. Talking about stiff. What the fuck, man? Still miss the old stuff. You like the stream revamp? That's what she said. Yeah, it's honestly, it's hard for me, giggity, to fill the just chatting streams nowadays, especially if I stream every day. So I don't know. I need to change up the format a little bit. Jesus Christ, I need to trim my beard. It's getting a little ridiculous. I don't mind it being thick, but it's getting a little shaggy. I'm going for shorter lately. One more set of those, and then I've got Zopman's, everybody's favorite ASMR ooze. Yes. He said thech. Thech. 2 C's. Thech. I used to be obsessed with this song too. I loved Terminator 2. That movie was so good. I remember watching the original Terminator and going, what the fuck? How does a movie so bad get a sequel so good? And then turn it into a fucking franchise of movies that suck. T3 was horrible. Salvation, actually, well, I would like to see more of Salvation, to be honest, because I thought the whole like post-Judgment Day thing was really cool. And then I'm still bright. Salvation was cool. I thought Genesis was actually like had a lot of potential. I swear to God, my camera keeps adjusting the brightness on its own. I think I've got to fix that. Because I'm looking at it and the exposure metering is not 0 for some reason. I keep seeing like my background get darker and lighter. And I don't know what's doing that because nothing is set to auto that I know of. Cameras. Especially Sony's. I love Sony's, but their menu sucks. It really sucks. Everything else is super easy, but the menu system is a goddamn labyrinth. All right, last set of barbell curls. Oh, all right. 7. 9. 10. All right. Toasty. Fuck's sake, guys. 9. Toasty. I do like it easy. This does it look like I like a challenge? Fuck. I ain't running after anything, that's for damn sure. Just like, Jen likes her men like she likes her coffee. Ground up and in the freezer. That took a left turn, didn't it? Oh, you gone sketching too many times. All right, just gonna do 20s on this. It's one of those weeks. Hard, so hard. Concern intensifies. $10, $12, $13, 16, 17, 18. Oh my God. 19, 20. Holy Christ. You know, it was never get easier no matter what weight I'm using. Whew. It's the motion of the ocean. Just trying to get this thing charged up in case I need it. And it's causing a commotion. That it is. Oh. I'm not going to get to drag curls today. I can already feel like my arms are just shot right now. Is Jen home from work? No, she just went in late. She's in her clinic now. Just the beauty of, you know, her setting her own schedule is if she decides she wants to sleep in until 10, she can do that. Because really, the only time she has to be there when there are patients. Yeah, I told her to use her PTO. I'm like, it's your motherfucking birthday. Stay in bed. I will make you lunch. It will be a sandwich, but I will make you lunch. I will get my bitch ass in the kitchen and make you a sandwich. I'm proud. Look at me. Trust me, I am proud. A ham sandwich. It is Jen's birthday. Yes, it is. She is 41 today. And anytime now, she should have flowers delivered. She needs to stream. Lies. I know. She does need to stream. I keep telling her. I did steal her camera, though. So, yeah, she'd have to get that back. Be 46. So will I, man. So will I. When's your birthday? Ish. What month? Mine's in August. August. Ugh. November? You're a kid. Eight, 9, 10, 11. 15, 16, 19, 20. Oh, I'm a huge pussy, man. You could totally take me. Huge. I don't know what the hell that was about. Ask your wife, man. I used to get bullied like crazy back in junior high and high school. That silver fox. All the silver's right here. All of it. You know what's funny is that, and if Mag can remember back that far, I used to have a jet black goatee. Like it was black. That's my favorite exercise you do. And when I left Bennigan's and I went to Applebee's, they had a very strict no facial hair policy. You remember that, yeah. And so I had to shave off my goatee. And in the time that I was there, I've been coming in
Show
at
me
100.
those biddies.
She waits until my arms are absolutely jello and is like, bitch, you're gonna do push-ups now. Give me a second, I'm on it. And thank you so much for the biddies. But so while I'm at Applebee's, you know, we'd had Braden a little bit before I went to Applebee's, but then while I'm at Applebee's, we also had Logan, and then I ended up leaving there. The first thing I did was grow my goatee back. Well, guess what? It all came back in gray. Birthday biddies for Jen? Hell yeah. She's loving your biddies. She's gonna rub her face all up in those biddies. She's gonna take those biddies, be like, let's play that back in slow motion. So that's why so that's why I grew this out, was to kind of camouflage the gray. This was all still black. Time lapse. All right, I think that'll work. Okay, 10 push-ups for 100 biddies. Hi, Beam. Thank you so much for those biddies. I appreciate it. Morning, Celtic. How you doing? Where's the uwu? 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 Celtic, how you doing this morning? All right, this is actually my last set right here. Whew. Ugh. Ugh. 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 16, oh my God, 19, 20. Oh. Bust your tail to work out with me? Rock and roll. I'm sorry about that migraine. Ugh. I'm actually toast right now. That was it for me.
Show me those
Pat Jerrington
biddies.
showing me 4 biddies. Migraines are horrible. Absolutely horrible. My arms are done. They are gelatin right now. Hack, thank you so much for the 4 biddies. I appreciate you, sir. All right, it is noon. It's time for this boy to eat. And I got a whole bunch of domestic work to do to make this place look acceptable for my birthday girl. So, I swear to it is automatically changing. Hi, Beam, thank you so much for putting those links in there. Non-chemical that lets me block them in some situation. Make it 5. Make it so. Engage. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for the new followers. Thank you for Pat. Thank you for that unibitty there. Happy birthday to Jen. I will make sure that I deliver all of the birthday wishes to her. Thank you so much for the new followers, the old followers, those of you that just lurked. Discord link is in chat. If you guys aren't already part of the Discord, make sure you join. Merch link's in chat as well. Thank you so much, Hyveen, for putting that in there. If you guys want to get some kick-ass coffee mugs, 20 fucking ounces of coffee, or the thick filet workout shirt, I got you. Love you too, buddy. You guys have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow for leg and shoulder day. Not cake day yet, but I'll see you then. Bye-bye.